Traci Wilkerson-Steckel with Traci's Paws, and this is the Zoom edition of the Paws Spot. And I'm very excited that today we have Fernando Steffey with Canine Education with us to help us wrap up Dog Bite Prevention Week.
Thank you for having me, Traci. I'm excited.
I am too. So, Fernando, in your experience, what might be the most common reason or reasons why an owner might have a dog bite them in their own home?
Good question, Traci. There's lots of reasons why a pup may bite you in your own home. One could be over food, like you got too close to the bowl when he or she is eating, or maybe you tried to take something from your pup. The other is toys. Maybe you have a squeaky ball that the dog's never had before and just went kind of bonkers because it was way too stimulating. Maybe it was forbidden objects, like a bottle cap or a sock, something like that, and you tried to take it and you got bit. Another reason could be competition. Like my pup's on my bed and I try to remove him or her and she says, grr, don't do that. And then the teeth says otherwise. So competition is a reason. Also is controlling excitement. Like you're having a dance party or you're roughhousing with your roommates and the pup says, cut that crap out, and it's with the teeth. The other could be just fear or nervousness. Maybe there's some past trauma in the pup's life and we as the human ended up pushing your pup past the threshold and that got you nipped. So there's lots of reasons why an owner could be bitten by your own dog.
There are a lot of great reasons. Awesome. Now, thinking about that, thinking about owners who might have dogs who are habitual biters that might have a bite record, how should they handle those dogs?
First thing is you have to know your dog's triggers. Is the biting happening inside of the home or outside of the home? If it's inside of the home, is it guests or is it family members? And let's say it's guests, maybe you meet the guest on the sidewalk and then invite the guest in, or maybe the pup is sequestered somewhere so your guest can come in and get settled, and then you bring your pup out on a leash so you don't allow your pup to just make that mistake. If it's outside of the home, you will see a pattern. Maybe it's pedestrians, maybe it's humans on wheeled things like a skateboard or a scooter or a bicycle. And then you can go into a driveway or you can create some space between what that known trigger is and work on some eye contact drills with some very smelly treats to tell your pup what to do instead of be concerned about the pedestrian or whatever it is. But you really got to know your pup's triggers and then create a strategy to help him or her succeed.
Excellent. Just always being on point.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Now, a very important question I think it'd be very beneficial to all pet owners is when you bring that adorable animal, whether it's a puppy or an adult dog home, when you've adopted that animal, when is the best time to introduce formal training?
So the best time is usually around day 10 or week 2, because it does take a little bit of time for your pup to get situated with the new home. And then you start to learn his or her quirks. And then when you bring in a professional trainer, such as Canine Education, he or she can start to set some healthy boundaries and just some good kind of leadership skills. So the pup learned you are the one in charge and will take care of things as opposed to the other way around. So yeah, in that first 2 weeks is a great time.
Awesome. Fernando, thank you so much for helping us with the Paws Spot today. I want to know, when more people want to know more about you and Canine Education, where can we find you?
So Instagram is a great way to find Canine Education right now. And that's instagram.com/canine education, and you spell it like the species. And we're the yellow dog head out there. So yeah, Instagram is a great way. There's lots of cute photos, videos, and then a link to our website is there in our profile as well. So thank you.
Awesome. I'll make sure to go ahead and actually put in the link in the photo, or we'll put that in the video as well, so people can just click on it and find you directly.
All right, sounds good. Well, thank
Awesome.
you so much for having me, Traci.
Well, thank you so much for helping us with Dog Bite Prevention Week, and thank you all for joining us today.
You're welcome. Cheers.